Today, 18th of May 2024, the time is around 2:38 p.m. in the afternoon in Guwahati city. I am with Dr. Shriganesh Prabhu, and he is a professor of physics, and he has come to give a lecture at Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, IIT-Z, and at their invitation. And I am Arnab Jan Deka, and I have the good fortune of meeting him. And we are standing at the guest house of IIT-Z, and Mr. Shriganesh, Dr. Shriganesh happens to be the grandson, one of the grandsons of the iconic first Indian feature filmmaker, director of the first Indian feature film Pundalik, Ramchandra Gopal Torney. And I am fortunate to be in touch with Dr. Shriganesh as well as other family members like his mother, his aunts, his uncle and cousins over the last few years during my research on his grandfather. And today is the great day that I am physically in touch with Dr. Shriganesh ji. So I just thank you for coming to Assam, coming to Guwahati, and giving me time and to meet you in person. And what do you have to say about your grandfather to begin it? Please.
So first of all, it's a great work, Arnab ji. You are doing this research on my grandfather, Dada Saheb Torney alias Ramchandra Gopal Torney. He did not get the due credit that we feel, all our family members feel that he should have got, and you are doing a commendable job of doing this at such a remote place, so far away. And this is a truly great thing that this is how people get connected. That selflessly you have been working to get this credit to my grandfather Dada Saheb Torney, and I'm really very much thankful to you. You took so much time and effort to come all the way to coming to IIT Guwahati to meet us, and it's been a real pleasure interacting with you. Last 2 hours we have been talking on so many different things, philosophy, film history, and so many different things. You showed me so many of your books that you have written about your father, and you are yourself a poet and a very established.
Please stop about these issues. I am just interested in knowing how much do you know about your grandfather and his pioneering work?
I was not even born when he passed away. He passed away in 1960. I was born much later, but it has been always, my father, he actually first found out that in Firoz Rangunwala's book, history book on Indian films, that this actually existed, that he was the first one who made this Pundalik film, and he showed that advertisement in Times of India on 25th May 1912, which had come, and now it has become quite famous part as a proof that the film was made first time in 1912. So I have been always knowing it from that point of view, but there were no other documentary or film proofs that I got to know, because we used to always go to my mama's place, and my grandmother.
You please explain how you are related to Dada Saheb Torney. Please.
I am his youngest daughter's eldest son.
What is her name?
His youngest daughter's name is Rohini. So Rohini Ramchandra Torney became Rohini Sridhar Prabhu, and I am Shriganesh Prabhu, her eldest son. I have one sibling, a younger sister. She is Urmila Prabhu. Now she is married to Urmila Kalelkar. But both of us, don't know much about our grandfather, because we never met him. Our eldest cousins, who are the Dhepe family, his eldest daughter Sarojini or Pratibha as they are named. Sarojini was her name. Sarojini Torney was her pet name, and then after marriage she became Pratibha Dhepe. So her two children, three children actually, Nitin Dhepe, Madhuri Wakatkar, and Madhuri Wakatkar is the eldest, and we actually asked her if she knows or remembers our grandfather's thing. So she said that she only remembers him, that he used to come and wait for her brother to come from the school. It was Montessori
Only
school.
as a doting grandfather.
Only as a doting grandfather, and she's always said that he always played more with her brother and less with her, and she was always scared of him. The only memory
He never talked about any cinema or anything.
no, nothing, not even to his children. And her memory about him is that he always wanted, chapatis or rotis which are made little hard, like papad, and those were the ones he always liked, and that still continues with his youngest son, that is my youngest mama, Anil Torne, and because he also has the same liking like his father, and he was the one who probably he became basically the film critic. He was the editor of Lokmat, Pudari, and many other, Tarun Bharat, and many other newspapers, and he has that passion and all that interest that he took, and Mr. Arnabji is in touch with him, and I'm quite sure that this will be very useful. I also wrote to the film archives in London, where they could have kept some of the original films which were processed, but they said that they did not have it. Maybe when I will go there personally in London, I might have to visit that place and check personally to see if we have this. So, but that is in the future. But right now, I wish to really wish Arnabji all the best.
Now it looks, I think, more possible now, because in Hindu tradition there is a saying that when we utter the name of Ganeshji, Sri Ganesh, Jai Sri Ganesh, then we succeed. And now that Shayang, the Sri Ganeshji himself came all the way to bless this research project. So merely uttering his name itself, itself is a sign of success, and and the blessings from his grandfather as well, Torney, as well as his entire clan. Whoever I have talked to, whoever I have come in contact with, right from his cousins, his aunts, his uncles, I mean all the sons, daughters, even grandson, granddaughters, everybody has been so much help and assistance and support all throughout my research, and it has been, I feel very blessed that I have chosen the right subject, the right person, because a right kind of family is associated with this, and they are also desperately, passionately involved with this project, not for me, but on their own also. They want to see that Ramchandra Gopal Torney should get the status that he deserve whatever he deserve as the pioneer Indian filmmaker, pioneer Indian director of the first feature film, released on 18th May of 1912 at Coronation Cinematograph in Bombay, where after 1 year, Dada Phalke's Raja Harishchandra was screened in 1913. So, the being made and screened in 1912, obviously Pundalik was the pioneer, and Raja Harishchandra was the follower, and Torney's Pundalik, Torney has advised, guided Dada Phalke to make during the making of Raja Harishchandra, because its lead role was played by Mr. Damodar Dattatreya Dabke, who happened to be one of the actor discovered by Ramchandra Gopal Torney, who was given a prominent role in Pundalik, and with that kind of experience, he could enact the role of Harishchandra later on in his second film. Secondly, Harishchandra hero Dapke was also trained by Torney in filmmaking, operating the camera, and later on he became a very successful Bollywood cameraman. So even after the completion of the film, Torney ji was actively involved in ensuring the screening of Dada Saheb Phalke's Harishchandra in the same cinema hall where Pundalik was released 1 year back. And in that way, he has totally supported Phalke in making and releasing his film, second Indian feature film. So both should get credit as the first and second pioneers of Indian cinema in feature film category. And also my research includes the Bhatao Dekar, Harishchandra Sakharakam Bhatao Dekar as the pioneer Indian short film maker, and Jyoti Prasad Agarwala from Assam as the pioneer Indian dubbing artist and the maker of first Indian dub film with re-recording technology being introduced the first time. That is Assamese film Joymoti in 1935, and I have included all them. And it is my great fortune that after the Jyoti Prasad's family, the Torney's family also made me feel like one
Yes.
of them, and
Yes,
I hope
yes,
that
yes.
this association continues.
Yes,
And
yes.
with Shriganesh, when we start our
Always.
journey, it will always have to be good.
Thank you.
So with these words, I
All the
sign up
best,
for
all
that
the
day,
best.
for
Yes.
that day, and look forward to new vistas to come in the coming
Thank
years.
you.